Isaac with EOS Dublin, and we're talking with Phil from EOS Detroit, and we're going to talk about their plan to deliver internet across the city of Detroit to people that don't have it right now.
Yeah, so currently in Detroit, there's a very big problem with internet access. 40% of Detroit does not have access to internet. So if you move to Detroit, if you move right downtown, you can get internet. But Detroit's a big city, so if you buy a place anywhere else in Detroit, there's a 40% chance you cannot get internet access.
Yeah.
And as far as Detroit's,
that's almost half the city.
Yeah,
right. That's crazy.
I know.
Every other major city in the U.S. has built out this infrastructure.
Yeah, and if we're talking about Detroit's youth specifically, like high schoolers, middle schoolers, children that are in school, there's a 70% chance that they do not have access to internet at home. So it's a major problem. And
that is like a crisis.
Yeah. So EOS Detroit is exploring Althea mesh technology. Althea is a mesh network token that's built on Ethereum. So we're exploring how to implement that onto EOS and hopefully launch in Detroit.
Yeah. So what is different about a mesh network from the way that probably most of us have internet?
So basically, it's local people sharing their connection.
Right. So in other words, if I have Wi-Fi and I know that my neighbors don't, the end result would be I could be incentivized or rewarded for opening up my Wi-Fi to a certain number of neighbors.
Yeah. So it's an economic opportunity as well for Detroiters to implement this, and also they'd be paying their neighbors. So we'd be keeping internet, the money that is spent to access internet, the money would stay in Detroit because they'd be paying their neighbors, compared to paying a centralized internet service provider that would just be sucking the money out of Detroit.
Yeah. Well, that's really powerful, and I know after the end of the auto industry in that area, there was sort of just this massive change in Detroit, and there was so much poverty, and it really is an American crisis around that city that we need to address. But hopefully it'll become like a haven for artists and haven for new technology and new ideas, and it's really great.
Yes, yeah. So the core mission of EOS Detroit is to provide new economic opportunity through the use of EOS.io technology directly to Detroiters and help to improve the economy. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, well, great work. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Isaac.
That's really making a difference. Every block producer is like, we were making a difference.
Yes.
But that's really directly going into impoverished neighborhoods and making their lives better.
Yeah, and we've been having a lot of events too. We have events at least once a month. We typically get at least 50 people, and Detroiters are really starting to jump onto this technology and trying to understand more. The events are getting more and more popular. Our chief community officer, Ingrid LaFleur, she does a fantastic job. She actually ran for mayor of Detroit last year, and now she's helping to promote EOS.io in Detroit.
Wow, that's great. I mean, it's such a proof of concept where the technology, like just deploying the technology the way that you guys are doing and getting ahead of it, is really going to change things for a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah, cool.
That's the goal.
Thanks for your work.
Thank you, Isaac.